Okay, now this is just one of three of my tapestry layouts. Now, if you notice, it's set up different. I have 4 text areas on this one page, and the bead budget. Now, let me show you in the preview what that does. Now, in the other one, you saw that I had all of this and all of this in the same color. Well, to avoid that on this pattern, what I did is I did 3 boxes up here. This one contains only the name of the pattern. This one has how many pages. And then this one down here is the one that tells you the stitch used, the bead count, the colors used, columns and rows, the width in inches, the height in inches, and the width and height in centimeters. And then I have my bead legend. And then down here at the bottom, you'll notice there's an extra part. Now, even though this says created on 8/1/24 and modified on 7/15/24, it's actually backwards. It was this particular pattern was created last year. I don't know why they've still got 24 on here when it should be 23, because it's not because I did not create this today. I created it last year, and I modified it today on the 15th of July. Now, again, another thing that's different with this one, of course, I have my pattern preview, which is this here. And you notice I don't have this one centered, and it should be. So you just click on that, you click center, click save, click preview, and now it's centered on the page. And then you notice on page 1 it says 1 of 22. Now, the difference here, now you have your bead graph, which if you notice I have it marked as dynamic. I only used size 12 with it. I did the alignment as left, but let me show you the bead graph here. When you're looking at it, you can actually see that there's only 3 colors, A, B, and C. Okay? Now, this is the reason why I just went ahead and left it aligned left, because you see the little gap right here? There's not enough room to align it center. Okay, and then you have you got 6 pages. Okay? Now, word chart, again, I did it dynamic. I left it at 12. Didn't do a starter strip on it. And I mean, I can upgrade the numbers to a different size, but you can see it says row 1 and 2, right, 100B. You know, row 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12 are all 50B. That's your outline here. That's your first outline. And then row 13, you get into 2 colors. You've got three of your main B color, and then you got 44 across of A, and then you got 3 more B's. So, and as you can see, we've got all these pages which make up to your last page of row 224, 50B. Now, the word chart is what takes up all the pages. Now, I could have done that differently, and I could have, let's come in here to one of my bracelets here. Let's go into my bracelet layout. And see, I've got 4 text areas here again. And what I did, because I noticed that it does not actually say bead legend when you're looking at the bead legend here. It just gives you the letters and the bead numbers. So I put bead legend. That's the 4th text box here. And then see, this is a peyote pattern. So this just says peyote, 13 columns, 71 rows, 923 beads, 3 colors. It's 0.76 inches wide by 6.13 inches long. That is to allow for the clasp. Now, on page 2, you notice the bead graph. What I did here on page 1 is I put the pattern preview on page 1, along with the bead legend, so that you actually get to see what the pattern is supposed to look like. And then on page 2, see how I've got 2 bead graphs right next to each other? That way, I can fit the pattern on the page, even at size 16. And that gives you that page. And you can still see the letters. And then what I did for the rest of it, for the word chart, I also did the same thing with the word chart. I put them side by side on a couple of pages until there was enough of them to go. See, I've got it as fit, but because I added all those pages, because I added the extra pages, see, there's only 6 pages. So 4 pages of that is your word chart. And this is what your word chart looks like. And it's still able to be read. And if a row continues on the next page, that's fine, because it always gives you the next row. Okay, I'll stop this one and continue on another one.